Hey guys, Cha-chan here, and I haven't actually drawn the art for today's video, but I have things I can talk about, so I guess I'll do my voiceover now. Anyway, so if you remember the video 2 weeks ago where I was talking about my weird Tuesday and all the weird things that happened, if you want a quick summary, went into town after my business class and there were a bunch of students there from the university taking photos, and not gonna lie, it's a pretty run-down town right now because all the shops have opened elsewhere and no one goes there anymore, but it's slowly coming back, and then it's dipping down again and it's coming back up, and anyway, yeah. So, in town, and then I got home and got handed 2 goat skins to do. Yeah, so that was my weird Tuesday. Anyway, a couple of days ago, my mum was back in town, and if you remember from last week's video, there was the cashier who we talked to. She talked to him again, she went back to WH Smith's to get some things. Anyway, he said, I found out what was going on. Turns out, these were university students on a school trip, or a university trip I guess. Field trip, there we go. And they were meant to go to this thing that they call it a palace, but it's more of a little castle hall type thing. I mean, it's big, but it's not Buckingham Palace, if you know what I'm saying. It's about the size of like a castle, if you live in England, like a regular sized castle, but it's not that tall. I don't know, maybe it has like 2 stories. Anyway, they were meant to go into that, but unfortunately they didn't let them in. Like, I'm pretty sure they would have talked with them beforehand, before going. But anyway, they wouldn't let them in, and they just had 4 hours to just do nothing. So they were taking photos in the town. I don't know why they chose to do that. They could have gone anywhere they wanted. So, yeah. Anyway, they had 4 hours to kill and just walked around the town for ages, taking photos of random people, random things. So that was the big mystery solved. Okay, what else has been happening? Because I've talked for like 2 minutes about that. My boyfriend came to my house for the weekend and we went down to Cauldron Snout, which is a little waterfall thingy. The name sounds hella cool. Apparently I say cauldron weirdly, because I don't say it like cauldron, but I say it more like cauldron. I don't know. I have a weird accent for my area as well, so I pronounce things really just slightly differently to a lot of people around here. I get it from my mum, who is also from around here but speaks very differently as well. I don't know. I've lived in the northeast my entire life and I somehow sound just a little itty bitty bit southern. Just a little bit though. Okay, enough about my weird accent. At Cauldron Snout, I was very lucky. I found a bunch of rabbit bones, and we saw like 4 dead rabbits. I mean, they'd been eaten by something, probably like a buzzard or a kestrel or something. Unlikely to be a fox since it's the moors, so there's no trees or shrubs for them to hide in. Anyway, well, I guess foxes burrow though. Anyway, it's not really the area for foxes up there. Anyway, and then I also got a frog, like a dead frog, because taxidermy, you know? Anyway, I was so excited. I mean, it was pretty sad because we just got down to Cauldron Snout, because it's like a 1.5 mile walk there and back, so a 3 mile round walk. Anyway, we just got there in the wind and the rain, it was freezing, and had a look, there it is. Alright, I'm gonna head back out now. This car, I don't know why this car was down there, because no one drives down there. But I don't know if you even need like special permission to get down there in the car or something. But anyway, this little frog must have just come out of hibernation, just crawling across the road, splat, run over, poor thing. Anyway, so I picked him up and he's in my freezer now, and I'll probably wet preserve him, but there's he's a little bit mangled, so I might have to work around that somehow. Anyway, enough about that. That was my weekend with my boyfriend. Yeah. Other than that, I've done 2 taxidermy entomology insect pinnings. There we go. I pinned 2 insects, both rhino beetles, and oh man, I spent like an entire week trying to hydrate them, and I finally got the big orange-backed rhino beetle to open its wing case and open its wings, and then the other one, I was like, the wing case isn't opening. Oh, I guess it doesn't have wings, and I Google searched, Google Images, nothing, no images of them with wings, and I was like, oh no, it doesn't have wings. And then the seller messaged me after I left a review, like a nice review, like, haha, didn't have wings, lol, but the great seller. And then the seller messaged me like that they do have wings. You just gotta open the wing case. And I'm like, oh, okay. I corrected my review and, said, they do have wings, I just user error, I guess. But anyway, it was just, oh my god, I spent a week trying to hydrate them. And you can't leave them in too long or they get mouldy. I mean, I changed out the paper towel frequently with the, moist paper towel thing. But yeah, it was just, yeah. But anyway, those will be mounted in a frame soon. And yeah. Other than that, I've almost finished my next fursuit. And I'm very excited. The ears should be going on today, though I'm currently realizing that maybe I shouldn't line my mouths with Minky, because as cute as it looks, it is horrible to breathe in. I watched Elk Dragon's videos on like tutorials for mouths and fursuits, and they said like Minky looks good, but it is very difficult to breathe with. And honestly, I get that. My first fursuit, Munchkin, was also a Minky-lined mouth, and yeah, Minky's a very bulky fabric. Next fursuit, I'm going to use what's it called? Lycra. There we go. So next fursuit, the mouth lining is going to be Lycra, and that should be a little better. I've still got the tongue to go in this fursuit's head as well, and it's already getting a bit stuffy in there. I did try to make it more breathable than Munchkin, but we'll see. Also, the vision turned out terribly on this fursuit. I'll have a video maybe showing it soon when it's done, but I am hopefully going to be wearing this fursuit. It's a pink rabbit with horns. Well, it kind of looks like a dog or a cat rabbit thing. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to be wearing a pink rabbit fursuit to a local convention called Fantazmagoria in the UK, obviously. If you are going to Fantazmagoria, feel free to come and say hi, though it is a very small convention. It's a steampunk convention, really. But, yeah. Anyway, enough about that. What can I say? I don't know what to say. I think I've talked about everything I needed to talk about. So, I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed my ramblings. Hope to see you in the next one. Links to all of my social medias and shops are in the description. And hope to see you in the next one. Bye!